Hi everybody. 여러분 안녕. It's Army Auntie and K Influencer Academy member for 2025. I'm here at a memorial to the Korean War in San Francisco. Let's take a look together.
The stated purpose of the Korean War Memorial is to educate future generations so that no one forgets the true cost of war and the struggles involved in sustaining free and open societies. Korea was divided into North and South near the end of World War II, with the Soviet Union occupying territory to the north and the United States occupying territory to the south. Two separate governments were established, but both claimed to be the legitimate government of Korea. Neither accepted the border as permanent. Sometimes referred to as the Forgotten War, the Korean War took place on a divided peninsula. North Korean forces, supported by the Soviet Union, invaded South Korea on June 25, 1950. This prompted United Nations forces, primarily led by the U.S., to intervene and push back the invaders nearly to the Chinese border by late 1950. China then entered the conflict in support of North Korea, leading to a massive counteroffensive that pushed UN forces back south and established a front line roughly along the 38th parallel by 1951. After 2 years of bloody stalemate, an armistice was signed in July 1953, ending active combat, but leaving Korea divided along similar lines to when the war began. After the war, South Korea and North Korea were in ruins. Both countries suffered horrible losses. In total, there were over 2.5 million estimated deaths. Homes, factories, and public structures were destroyed or damaged. The two countries were left separated by a demilitarized zone, or DMZ, a buffer that exists to this day. I think the additional pain and sorrow of countrymen fighting countrymen, neighbor fighting neighbor, and perhaps even brother fighting brother make this conflict especially heartbreaking. My parents were a young married couple when the Korean War broke out. They survived a great deal of hardship, which they rarely spoke about in later years as I was growing up. I have an older cousin who never got to see her father because he was seized by Chinese forces before she was born. I'm sure every Korean family has similar stories handed down to younger generations.
The 75-year journey for Korea from the onset of the Korean War to the economic miracle that is South Korea today just illustrates the strength, resilience, and extreme courage of the Korean people. It also established the strong and enduring relationship between South Korea and the United States. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you found it hopeful. So until next time, bye. 안녕. 잘해.